Although John Cena is a well-known and appreciated name among Hollywood actors, his most recent performances have led to a pretty dismal streak on Rotten Tomatoes that, hopefully, can be fixed via his next two releases. In the late 1990s, John Cena moved to California to start a career in bodybuilding, and then, wrestling. For more than a decade, Cena held a spot of acclaim among professional wrestlers, winning countless championships and perfecting his rapper-turned-superhero character. In the early 2000s, Cena became a notable wrestler-turned-actor, but only in the last 10 years has he earned roles in more mainstream films. John Cena's most recent project, and most recent Rotten Tomatoes failure, is Ricky Stanicky. The comedy film stars Zac Efron, Andrew Santino, and Jermaine Fowler as three best friends who create a made-up friend named Ricky Stanicky to cover up their bad behavior to their wives. However, when the friends suddenly need a real Stanicky to maintain their reputations, they find someone, John Cena, to play the role. Despite its fairly star-studded cast, Ricky Stanicky earned a mere 47% on Rotten Tomatoes. This recent flop only adds to Cena's ongoing rotten streak. John Cena's rotten streak of movies on Rotten Tomatoes explained. From 2019 to 2024, John Cena has suffered from a pretty terrible string of failed movies. Although there are some winners in there, including Barbie, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, and The Suicide Squad, the rest are complete flubs. For example, John Cena's worst movie in the past 5 years was an action comedy called Freelance, which came out in 2023 and earned a 6% critic score. From there, 2020's Doolittle received a 15%, Vacation Friends 2 got a 19%, and both Playing with Fire and Hidden Strike had 24%. All this after a success streak in 2017/2018. Something strange and notable about John Cena's Rotten Tomatoes streak is that, in recent years, his critic scores are completely opposite of his audience scores. What this means is that, although his critic scores signal a long line of bad movies, audiences have actually been really enjoying them. In fact, almost all of Cena's bad movies have had fairly high audience scores, ranging from 70% to 80%. In this way, they can't truly be called flops. Will Grand Theft Lotto fix John Cena's Rotten Tomatoes streak? I. Awkwafina, Paul Feig, and John Cena for Grand Theft Lotto. John Cena needs a critically sound movie to fix his Rotten Tomatoes streak. Grand Theft Lotto could be perfect. The film follows Katie, a woman who wins the lottery and is forced to team up with a jackpot protector so that she can make it to sundown and claim her billion-dollar prize. However, her situation gets tricky when her protector's rival enters the scene, and the two must fight over who gets to protect Katie. Grand Theft Lotto has a few exciting cast members alongside John Cena and a well-known director, giving this movie plenty of potential. In Grand Theft Lotto, John Cena plays the initial jackpot protector, Noel. His client, Katie, is played by Awkwafina, who has seen recent success in The Little Mermaid and Kung Fu Panda 4. Meanwhile, Cena's rival jackpot protector is played by Simu Liu, who stands out for his role as Ken in Greta Gerwig's Barbie. If the cast isn't positive enough, the movie is directed by Paul Feig, who has had hits like Bridesmaids, but also some flops along the way. Therefore, Grand Theft Lotto has the potential to do great, and yet, could just as easily fail. Could Heads of State fix John Cena's Rotten Tomatoes streak? John Cena as Peacemaker holding a gun and looking sad in Peacemaker. If Grand Theft Lotto doesn't work out, John Cena has yet another chance for redemption in 2024. Heads of State is an action comedy film that, according to IMDb, is a sort of buddy cop movie, similar to Hobbs and Shaw. Though little has been explained about the actual plot of the film, it has been revealed that the movie has a star-studded cast, including John Cena, Idris Elba, Priyanka Chopra Jonas, and Jack Quaid. Furthermore, Heads of State is being led by Russian director Ilya Naishuller, who previously worked on Nobody and Hardcore Henry, which were liked and disliked respectively.